Hey, we just tooling around the web, yeti. Yeah, we just tooling around the web, yeti. Let's see here. Hey, baby. Say, baby. Someone with brains is live. Man, say I was just sitting here looking at the tomfoolery. Hey, what's up, rapper? What's up, buddy? Yeah, man. I heard it's a lot been going down yet. Um, how is everybody? Yeah, we just tooling around the web. No big deal. No problem. Hold on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's a ABK. They hugged him after he got out. Man, say, what's up, Miss Lila? What's happening? Like, buddy, you knew you was going to jail. Hell yeah. You going straight to jail. Don't pass go. Oh, damn. Damn. You hear me? This shit is so dumb, like, buddy. Hey, rapper, what's up, buddy? I hope you're doing well, man. Happy belated birthday again. Man, say, I know it's been a whole lot shaking, man, but damn. You know, man, I was just kicking back today. You're welcome, sir. You are absolutely welcome. You know, I was just kind of relaxing today, and man, like I started getting these. I had kind of just basically, you know what I'm saying? I just had kind of got everybody conditioned to the fact that I wasn't gonna just talk about certain stuff. You know what I mean? And evidently today was, you know what I'm saying? It was, I don't know. Well, be careful looking ass. Lila, be careful. Um, Today I guess it just really popped off. And thank you, sir. So so I heard it popped off today, you dig? And we still easy banjo. What's up? Um, Thank you, rapper. So um so I heard it was popping off. I wouldn't even worry about that, rapper. Come on, man. You already know. They all over there hanging out with Pam Tate. You hit me. Like, hey Sherry, what's up? What's up, baby? Yeah, forget about them, rapper. You don't, I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta consider the source. They over there sniffing pills and dealing with Pam Tate. You dig? Like, don't worry about that. So today was a pretty eventful day, and I find it strange sometimes how the planet just aligns things, right? Like it just aligns stuff, and you cannot make this stuff up a lot of times, man. You can't. And I mean, what would motivate? What would even motivate you to put stuff together in the way that YouTube just naturally puts it together. Hey, Izzy Pop, what's up, baby? Man, you know, it's like, oh. So this goofball on the screen, maybe y'all, hey, like I told you, baby, I'm always, let me get my drink. I'm always the last one. I'm the last horse to the trough. You hear me? So evidently this weirdo right here. Now you got to understand, you know, with these weird ass people on the inner tube, you got to know a lot of times what you're seeing is a setup, baby. Mark's safe from playing with our nose on YouTube. You dig? Man, say, I got something to say today. Hear me? I got something to say. So there's just too many. There's just too many parallels here. Queen Ashley, what's up, baby? It's just too many parallels. And why I say that is because I just did a little research, right? Just a smidgen of research. I didn't research nothing, I'm lying. So this goofball on the stream, right? He was Badlands. Hey, you my new favorite channel. Let me tell you what, man, say, I didn't even know you my new favorite channel. Just because I don't talk about it don't mean that I don't know what's going on. Now, this is the thing. I have a group of ladies and they paraphrase. Paraphrase is so powerful in my life nowadays because I don't have to listen to the bullshit. Hey, Kyle, what's up, buddy? I don't have to listen to the bullshit. And it's a group of ladies that I feel confident that I don't have to go look behind them. When they tell me something is the way it is, I'm like, yeah. And it is always spot on. Right? It's always spot on. Oh man, we're gonna be there, buddy. We're gonna be there. And we will not be square. So I was told this dude pops up in the mix. Thank you, Badlands. Wasteland. If y'all not subscribed to Wasteland, I don't know what it is you're doing with your life. I really don't. I don't know. Hold on. Let me pop open another. I'm away from the chat. So let me pop open this here. Y'all can go on over here and y'all can subscribe to Wasteland. So the guy on the screen today, this is Wasteland, Wasteland's link. Man, go over there and tell him I sent you. So this guy here, it was a stain. It was a stain. You know it's a stain. How do you know it's a stain, Benny Keys? Well, let me tell you why. Because this gentleman, you're welcome, Badlands. This guy right here, oh God. So this is breaking news, new playmate. Now, I'm guessing that things didn't just go as planned. You hear me? Something did not go as planned, right? And I'm guessing that this started out, I didn't watch not 1 second of it. I'm going to surmise I know what's going on, and then y'all are just going to enlighten me by patting me on the shoulder and say, Benny, you're right. You're right. Been trying to get 50 subs just to go live while exploring. Haven't been able to get there. Grandson comes for the nice, my wrench. Cool. So this dude right here, you're gonna see some parallels, and I think that the parallels are the things that are so shocking, right? I mean, this guy here is looking for sponsors. Now, that's a word. That's the word less frequented. And when we hear, oh shit, 2 big ass dogs just ran up. One of them's pit bull too. You already know me and pit bulls. We do not get along. Hey, get out of here. Go. Get. You better get your ass out of here. Go. Get your ass out of here. We don't want to tangle with no pit bulls tonight. We do not want to tangle with no pit. It looked like a Grand Pyrenees and a little scruffy ass pit bull. I got my trusty bamboo. All right. Yeah, no, right. No, we don't want to tangle with no pit bulls tonight. So this guy here, he's looking for sponsors. There isn't too many other people on the internet who actually feel like YouTube is a viable outlet to track down sponsors. That's what I need, is a very good attack rooster. You are right. Is something living around here right now, Izzy, that is just playing hell on these chickens. Our numbers are down. I mean, they are so small right now. I think we're down to 4 or 5 chickens. It's mostly hens with 1 rooster. They actually had a baby, but the baby fell over there next door. It fell down in a crack, and it was down in there for long enough. They didn't know, and then they found it in the crack, and it was so. So thank you, Case K. So let me quarterback this thing for you. What I think probably happened was that breaking news was on the hunt for gentlemanly attention. Okay. You started in time. Oh, well, shoot. I don't know, Izzy. We've got, some bobcats around, there's some owls around. We have a red-tailed hawk around here. It's some apex predators, right? So this gentleman right here, you don't have to go looking deep to really find out why the breaking news would want this guy or promote this guy on a channel, right? So let's listen to this. Let's just listen to a little bit of this.
Looking for sponsors to get back into the gym. And oh man, yeah.
Even got the fake, we even got the fake yawn. It's all here. You hear me? This person is the same as the other person. The other person is the same as this person. Hey, Lurkin, good to see you, baby. Dragon, good to see you. They're the same. You can't make this up. They're the same people, right? Although I haven't really heard, hey, Flies, good to see you, baby. Haven't really heard any reports of this guy threatening to stomp out old women, but that's not to say that he doesn't. I don't really know. But this guy here, he's looking for sponsors. He's got the fake yawn.
Get ball rolling. That's some good content. No, well.
And he's doing this weird saliva smell thing. Like, we caught you, buddy.
The truth is great. It's good content. But
So it's a couple of things here. Yeah, we got
kids only, please. Kids only, please.
Yeah.
In a civil society, only the real wicked benefit from the different kinds of genius.
Idiot savant don't count. You hear me? Yeah. Y'all tracking me now? Yeah, they the same person. I don't care what you say.
I like younger girls, no problems. Just curiosity. I like younger girls. The sheep will judge because if I'm going to.
Boy, that damn hairline. The hairline's the same too. You hear me? I don't know what you call that. I'm going through trying to figure out what you call that, but so evidently this guy was given a promotion in the YouTube world today. He was brought up and allowed to tell the world what he prefers, right? Now, let's get some wings. Flies, I'm tracking you. I think it could be a camel toe. It could be a monkey print. The World War II Mohawk. So, I want to tell you this. I heard that this nasty, disgusting live stream was passed off to another gal after it was dirty deleted. And I tell you what, to the gal that gave air to some of the things that, like, you are foul, you are disgusting, you are gross, right? You're gross. That being said, like, this guy here.
Alright, just so people know, I'm not taking freaking meth. I'm not doing.
These people are one and the same, Jack. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. These two people are exactly the same. It's just that the candy coating on the outside is a little bit different. Now, this guy, you know, he says that, hey, Chica, good to see you, baby. Good to see you, baby. This here.
Alright, just so people know.
Listen, there's going to ever be very few people whose behavior resembles that of someone on meth. No one's ever going to admit to doing meth. Right? No one is ever going to admit to doing meth. Okay?
I'm not taking freaking meth. Not doing ice. I just have.
You promise?
My ghost kind of wires me, gives me energy. Just for the people that want to know. So tip, when a woman asks what you're into, lie to them. Because they're not into your taboo, perverted mind. And I hope one day we can find someone that's perverted enough to handle me. And but
my boy, I think you might have just met your match. I ain't lying. I think you met your match. I truly do. Now, I go so far as to say that anybody who's on the internet talking about being a professional pervert, the lanes of traffic aren't just a one way. Oh no. Somebody'd have to go looking for this. And then once you go looking, you probably invite this person around you for some good company. And then while he's there, this thing just doesn't start off. You're not just going to invite a guy over who likes younger gals and then get him to talk about liking younger gals. You go looking for this. You go looking for attention from this person, and then when they come, it all starts to pop out, right? I don't know. Hey, Fox, good to see you. Sandy, good to see you. Chasing Justice. Probably so. So this dude could come knocking on the YouTube door, and I'm not going to give this son bitch a breath of air. You are not allowed to come up here and talk. However, I'm going to tell you, this is a far cry from protecting anyone from anything. This is a super far cry. And that what I find so interesting is the stark differences between there's levels to the shit, right? You've got your bottom feeder level, and those are the people that say they're doing X, Y, or Z to protect children, but it's really all for the public domain. They want to be seen looking like they do X, Y, or Z to Tinder. So this is the thing. Let's just for a moment believe that this just happened organically. When the clown first had him on while waiting for him to come up, he said, "Get your popcorn ready." This was his content, not to actually help kids. Ah, okay. Fair enough. So he went looking for this, right? And you want to, it's more of the same thing, right? It's just a reoccurring theme. It's just wrapped in a different packaging, right? It's the same as putting kids getting bashed with a hatchet online in front of a live stream and calling that awareness, right? Now, it's, the thing is that for the logical and sound-minded people on the internet, we understand there's weirdos everywhere, right? Then you have the people who want the pat on the back for entertaining the weirdos, right? So this guy is what you would call a sex pest or a professional weirdo or whatever, right? But it's a scenario where you already had this animal tagged. You already knew what he was, right? You didn't have to guess. I mean, I've shown enough already in like 4 or 5 videos. You know what he verbalizes anyways. I don't know what this man is or isn't in his real life. I have no idea. I don't know. Ah, okay.
What does CJ say? As a mother, I'm well aware that monsters exist. When this creep actually said, you can't keep your kids safe, it hit different. That's how arrogant and ballsy these predators are. Yeah, you know, I agree. And there's some weird competition going on the internet that I kind of was like just made aware of. Like we're here to compete with one another. Like I didn't even know that was such a thing, right? Like what makes someone else better than the other is views. Well, like go take a look at weirdos on the TikTok who won't bathe for 6 months and are just rotting in front of you, get millions and millions of views. Then somebody who's a clean freak, you see what I'm saying? Like it's it's a strange place, the internet, right? Because someone can feel, this is the thing. You are a captor. You are a prisoner to wanting, and this isn't just for one person. This is for the people on the internet that have this mindset, all of them collectively, right? It's you are a prisoner to something you feel is so grand when in actuality it's very minuscule, right? Like a couple thousand views or a few hundred views more than this person makes you more than the other person. It's weird. And that you really start to realize what kind of prisoner you are to the social media when you're doing it and you want to entertain people like this. What's up, Freeside? Good to see you. Now, you start to see the chronicness of it all, right? Like these things that are deplorable and despicable, they're done, they're pushed out like their awareness, and then they're quickly deleted, right? Like, why would you want to remove all of this awareness you've done? Why would you want to remove the awareness? Like, if you're doing sound awareness, you're not removing it. You're just not, right? You're leaving it up so people can be made aware. Or are we just trying to make the 100 or so people who are watching live, are we trying to make them aware, right? And so then you're back to the base point, which is you're a prisoner to this. Imagine being a prisoner to this YouTube in such a way that you're doing it to preserve how you think the world looks at you. Right? People are trying to preserve this sort of content so that they can like they need stuff like this. So there's a real aim to preserve this, right? This isn't the last you're going to hear about this guy. You're going to hear about this guy because, well, it's the preservation, and it's, can I get a couple thousand views on something that leads me in the competition of what's, who's who, right? So while you have, now I'm going to say this, right? And people are going to, people may have a commentary against this next person that I'm going to bring up, right? And the next person that I'm going to bring up, they have a past like everyone else, right? They have a past like everyone else. He said he was threatened by people in the chat that they were going to report him. What? Report away. Report away. It's weird shit, right? So you have people who go searching for things to coddle on their channel and preserve because they're a prisoner to the YouTube in the way that again, like it's a twisted web. It's all about how they feel people look at them, right? And we're in a place where if somebody says, I love you or I hate you, it's all or nothing, right? It's all or nothing. So here we are. We're searching out for people like this on the internet so that we can promote them, and that people that aren't in that stream of content, right? On my channel, I talk about what I want to talk about. I don't care. I love all of y'all individually, but guess what? If you don't prefer to watch something about paradise, it's not going to break my heart. I'm not tailor fitting everything that I do here to everyone, right? The guy has milk ducts. It's called gynecomastia. And he needs a brush hog, not a bic. But you just shave that shit off in patches, my boy. So this is all a trap, a prison that people willfully walk into so that they can secure how they feel about themselves based upon the delusion of how they think people see them. Does that make sense? Ram 5150, good to see you, baby. So, as soon as someone starts talking about what they would want to do or what they have tried to do, this, that, or the other, in terms of harming a child, that's about the point you close it down, or if you're not wanting to close it all the way down because you're caught up in the numbers, then you just boot the person off. And then you take appropriate action afterwards, right? Because now, you know, now the means justify the end, right? There you go. Yeah. For sure. I mean, it makes sense. Hey, AC, good to see you, buddy. It makes sense. I've not even watched it, but I can piece it together because we know the pathology. We know the pathology, right? So this is what this person decides they want to do. They're looking like this person. This person is saying they're a professional pervert. This person is saying that it doesn't matter if women want to cheat on their husbands. He said that's what husbands are made for. Husbands are made to be cheated on. Now, I'll tell you this. Ain't a woman alive cheating on her husband with this one here. Look at the ratio. Look at the head to shoulder ratio. Now, in a world filled with people like Alex Rosen, and I'm really disappointed because I'll be honest with you, in the past, I was very aware that Alex Rosen made very edgy remarks about race, and that his chat seemed to be a place that just was, it was gelatinous with racial scabbotry and all of this stuff. And then for him to say he wanted to donate to Chud the Builder's his bond package, you lost me there, buddy. And in fact, I think that you really kind of slimmed down your audience, right? What if his channel is a low-key grind? Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Ash. So you found a professional pervert. A whole lot of us could say the same thing. That we're just kind of, and not me, because I don't watch it, but there's a lot of people that one could say, you're all the time watching a professional pervert. things are hypersexualized. It's hypersexualized, and then it's about kids, and it's always trying to find, you know what I mean? When jumping out of an airplane with a perfectly good parachute isn't enough, let's jump out of the airplane with no parachute, and stuff like that, right? So while you've got people who specialize in catch and release, because the catch and release, what it does is it fuels the need to be seen in the delusion of what you think other people see you as. Listen, I know I'm not wrong. I know. Good to see you, Cinnamon. I know I'm not wrong. It's a very listen. This psychology is not hard to figure out. People been watching it for a long time now. It didn't just all of a sudden change. It is the same thing, tried and true. So what happens is we have one person who part of this splitting of personalities. One of these personalities is a child hunter extraordinaire who actually doesn't have even one jailing under his belt, right? And we all know that. We understand that, right? It's not a secret, right? But then you move forward and you have a guy like Bradley, okay? Bradley is country. You dig? And Bradley, he pulls no punches. Like him or hate him or like him. It's up to you. Right? But what you understand is that the very delusion that some people care so much about, again, it's the delusion of trying to control the way you think other people view you. I don't give a shit what you people think about me. Right? Most of you. Now, there's a handful of people that I know personally that, yeah, of course you care about that. But I don't run my whole life based on trying, and the thing that you understand in places like that is that the people that are the most staunch supporters are the ones that get abused the worst. It's the randos that they're trying to reel in. It's the randos they're trying to reel in and change the way that they look at this person or these groups of people, right? And that these people are so mentally fractured that there is no threshold. They have no threshold. There is no, thank you, Dragon, thank you. There's no threshold. They can watch the person that they staunchly support and you cannot question it, because as soon as you question it, it's the excommunication and the fact that these people all been doxxed over here and over there and over there. So they have to be blind supporters, right? They have to be blindly supporting the cause. And that when things reach a threshold, when things meet this threshold, they're forced to internalize the way that they feel and not voice it. Like, well, you can't question nothing in a lot of places. You cannot question it. You have to just take what you're spoon-fed, you're force-fed, right? So absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, that is a truism if I've ever heard. That's could be the comment of the night already, right? When you start worrying about how people view you, you're already losing, right? Because if you're living your life in a way
you don't question your motives, you don't question your aim, you don't question your mission statement in life, you don't give a shit what, like, pretty much across the board, and say, yeah, hey, they have to find another thing to focus on, right? They're like, yeah, no, he's a great guy. I just don't like this, or I don't like that, or maybe he cusses too much, or maybe this or maybe that. They're not weighing your character. They're weighing the details, the small things that they can pick out of it. Like, I don't like guys that wear leather blouses, or I don't like guys that wear cowboy hats, or I don't like guys that do this or do that. But that doesn't make them a bad person, right? So I've never seen stop mid-hunt to interview its prey. Yeah. So today, while some people were, actually promoting weirdos, Brad actually ponied up to the table. And I have to salute Brad. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that I've always agreed with everything. You can't agree totally with someone. Like, it doesn't, if you do, you're like them people over there, right? So Brad and this outfit 606 Predator Hunters, they put together a situation today. And when I came across it, I'm not going to lie, I was like, whoa. Like, it was legit. They had the police there. Like, the mayor came down. Now, granted, this is Lowell, Kentucky. It's not, it's not New York City. It's not Los Angeles. It's not Dallas. But still, like, that is when I'm putting the pieces together in my mind of what Brad and this other guy had going on, Big Country, they call him. I'm watching this and I'm like, damn, this that Brad and this other guy are doing, or this other guy and Brad's just sort of helping out, man, let me tell you what, they actually, thank you, Misunderstood. Thank you, Lovely. They're actually doing something that could cause an impact. They're actually doing something that could make a predator online think twice about doing it, right? Not just a, hey, now, don't do that again. Now get on out of here. Get. Not one of them. One where a police officer was laying in wait in the bushes, and that once the predator got there, they sprung the trap. Hey, Beach Bum, good to see you. They sprung the trap and they caught him. Let me tell you what, the only thing, and this was no reflection upon Brad or Big Country. The only thing, now this is the interesting part, is that because I'm here tonight to give accolades and to give proverbial flowers to Brad and Big Country, there's going to be people that are going to criticize the fact that they did a good job. There's going to be people that will maybe throw out things. They'll try to diminish when their whole mission statement is about protecting kids. They'll try to diminish what Brad did out of jealousy, out of all of the things, right? All of the things. They'll try to knock Brad and Big Country down a level. When in fact, when you're on the level, right? And you see someone in the same field that's making an impact, doing the exact same thing you call yourself doing, what do you do? What is the organic thing to do? The organic thing to do is to run on over there and say, man, you made a difference today. You made a difference today. Guess what? I don't have to like Brad. I don't dislike Brad, but I don't have to be Bradley's best friend and next door neighbor to run on over there and say, you did a great job. You did a good thing, and you need to be patted on the back. Right? That's the way the real world works. It's only on the internet are we going to, because we're jealous or because we can't do it that good or because we can't put together what Brad and Big Country put together, we want to diminish it to people that were already talking bad about Brad. They don't give a shit about Brad. Check this out.
Busted, motherfucker.
Yes, 606 Pred Hunters.
Put your hands behind your back, motherfucker.
Now, you don't have to like the way that this sounds. You don't have to be in love with the verbiage that was used. You don't have to be in love with any of it. You don't have to be in love with who you think Brad is, maybe things you've seen Brad do, things you've heard Brad say. A real adult that is worried about these issues ought to be able to say, you know what? Man, that's a smash up, bang up, good job. That's an awesome job. In fact, there's a gentleman that gives Brad his flowers later on after the catch is done and after they get him to the jail and all that jazz. He walks up to the car, and I got to believe it's somebody important, like maybe the mayor. He comes up to Brad and he says, paraphrasing it, he says, any problems we had between us, that's water under the bridge. I won't never say another bad word about you moving forward. That's what it's supposed to look like. Your greatest enemy should be able to see you actually put together something like this and then reach out to you and say, man, you did an awesome job. You did a spectacular job. But we know that that's not the way that, and it's not just the competition. It's not just the breaking news. That's one of the phenomenons of social media, right? Someone that's doing the exact same thing you call yourself doing, right? And is rough. Brad's rough around the edges, right? A lot of us are rough around the edges. He's not refined, right? Now, Brad's the kind of personality that tomorrow, who knows what he's going to do. But today, Brad wins the internet today, right? Brad did what a lot of people call themselves doing, and he's not even the one who projects himself as the savior of all children. That's not what Brad does. But here he is doing it and doing it. Listen, there's one of two ways to do it. The right way or the wrong way. I just got a text that says, I'm going to look into this guy, but I think he's faking the autism and he's just playing the role to be a better chomo. You could absolutely be right. You could absolutely 100% be right. So while Bradley and while Big Country are doing this, what I want to tell you is never mind. Pay zero mind to the people that are going to try to diminish what happened today. Listen, they have a buy-in from the police. The police is laying in wait. They had sprung a trap. This is the way you seldom ever see. Listen, I don't know that I've ever seen it done this way. Even Alex Rosen, Alex Rosen jams him up, talks to him, and then, you know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, he's throwing out fried pickles, right? The term fried pickles. That's the go ahead to like, yeah, go ahead and call him, get him on the way. But even Alex Rosen, he wants to have that camera time with them. He wants to be seen shaming them. And so they should be shamed. Right? But when you realize in the long run what these people have been dumping their money into over with Alex is kind of a problem. Has he made a huge impact? Yes, he has. But when you realize the impact that people have been paying for also would want to help Chud the Builder get out of jail, that's a problem. That's a problem. And it's on a much larger screen, right? This right here, this is the way it's supposed to look. This is the way you will have this is Chris Hansen level work right here. This is having the police there already. Where do you see that at? You don't. Even Alex Rosen doesn't have pull like that. And this is Brad cleaning up his own backyard. He's cleaning up his own backyard. He's not running around America on these apps, staying communicating with weirdos. He's cleaning up his own backyard. And he doesn't need a big belt buckle to prove it. That's it.
You know exactly what you did, God damn it.
Yep.
You're a,
Talk to underage kids on the reach. Yep, come on.
we've got everything.
Now, this is the only part about the whole video that I didn't like, and it is not a reflection on the officer. It's a reflection of the unpreparedness. If I have to critique it at all, it's that this piece of shit, he got his handcuffs in the front. This is a by the book bust right here. If you can't get it this way, you ought not be even messing around, period. This isn't for you if you can't do it this way. This is not a scenario where you're trying to make the predator smarter next time, because these people have, I would say a majority, if not most of them or all of them, have an impulse control issue. And if you, by teaching them the ropes while you're catching and releasing them, if you can teach them the ropes, what you also are starting to do is you're starting to help them implement self-control. You're helping them with self-control. When you can get them to the spot, and maybe the police don't want to be a part of it, or maybe they do, you just got to call them in later, or maybe you don't call the police at all ever. You are helping this predator with the installation of self-control. You don't want these people to have self-control. You want them to dive in every time. And I know that that's a jaded way to say it, but you don't want this guy sitting there the next time, if there's a next time for him. You don't want him sitting there saying, you know what? This kind of seems like it might be a decoy. It's either all or nothing, right? There isn't no in between. You don't want this guy here to say, you know what? I've been caught and released before. It's pretty embarrassing, but guess what? My deviant nature, it overhauls, or it is much stronger than my need to not be embarrassed in front of the whole internet in Kentucky, right? Hey, Dutchie, good to see you, baby. I am well, Dutchie. I hope you are well too. I hope you are well. So that's just common sense, right? That's common sense. And let me tell you this, the per capita, the demographic is much different here than it is in, say, Dallas, Texas, or you know, St. Louis, Missouri, or any big metro, right? These people all know each other. And so, in my opinion, and I think that a lot of you, even if you don't want to agree, a lot of you would be forced to agree that in a place where everybody seemingly knows everybody, it's got to be much harder to pull this off. This isn't like you're from Houston, Texas, like Alex Rosen, and you're going to jump in a car and go catch somebody in Madison, Wisconsin, because you don't know nobody up there. These people all know each other. Hey, Bleak, good to see you, baby. Got busy with graduation prep. We'll for sure replay hype. Thank you. Thank you, Bleak. Thank you so much. This dynamic is way different. Okay?
If I ain't on you, John, go forth, you're fucked.
I'm not a pussy.
I got you.
I'm not a predator.
You're a predator, dude.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're here.
But I'm not.
Yes, you are.
If I was a girl, I wouldn't fuck you for nothing.
I think that's part of the problem here. I think this dude would fornicate with a riding lawnmower with the blade spinning. You dig? Val Ventura, what's up, baby? No, seriously. That dude would make love to two left boots. Flies, for sure. Yeah, no, I mean, he is. So am I, though. I'm an acquired taste. Not everything that I'm going to put out is something that everyone wants to watch. I get it, right? Brad's the same way.
I'm getting.
Tell me 10, 15, one male here on short.
Share this to my face. You're fucked, and everybody in Harden's going to say this.
That is the part of shame. Listen, you can collect your shaming after you get them in cuffs. Shame them after you get them in cuffs. Thank you, Wispy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good deal. Good deal. Bleak, thank you for the flow state, baby. Love you like a fat kid loves cake, baby. I got to hear that again.
Share this to my face. You're fucked, and everybody in Harden's going to say this.
Yes, sir. You're exposed.
Everybody share this.
Yeah, but I'm not going to.
Hey, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Look at my phone and say you've been exposed by 606 predators.
And crack 40 TV, motherfucker.
I wasn't going to know.
Asia, absolutely 100%. He's unapologetically himself, right? Hey, you know, Negs, I heard him say this the other day, and I'm going to implement it into my repertoire. Stereotypes are earned. They're not given, right? If you walk past this dude at the Piggly Wiggly, you're going to look at this dude and say, yeah, you know what? This dude right here is a predator. He looks like a pedo, right? Look at him. He's just oddly shaped. I wouldn't be surprised if his government name is Fester Adams. Misunderstanding. What's up, baby? Katie May says clear he's a pedo. Man, hey, look here. It's like when you live in the city and you look out the window and you see a deer where you're not supposed to be seeing a deer. You look at that deer all the way out the back window. Man, you see him walking, you know that's a pedo right there. The little feet giving away. He got little baby feet.
You ain't gonna do nothing with her.
Yes, you was.
No, I wasn't.
He read it all, bro.
You wasn't going to lick her?
No.
Yeah.
You was, yeah, you was.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
don't-
You was going to lick her.
He said, yeah, but that don't mean you showed up, homie. Look here. This is the find out portion of the fuck around. He is shade funny, ain't he? Hell yeah. He's oddly shaped as fuck. His sneakers are retired. Holy cow. He's shaped like a triangle.
That's it, bro.
You was going to liquor.
Yes, sir. You're gone, bro.
John Goforth is going to go forth to the jail.
Loyal Kentucky. You're
He's so oddly shaped, you don't have to worry about this fool trying to even run away. This one here ain't going nowhere. You hear me? He's going nowhere.
That's
Now,
the
read the
now
messages, big dog.
reading the messages. What'd you say, dog?
You identified as a selfie.
Rand 5150, thank you so much for your contribution, Queen. You know it means the world to me, baby. Thank you. She said, oh, God. Breaking news. This is real facts. Unlike your BS, it's true. Stop predators and fake wannabe hunters at all cost.
Okay.
He just got set up, by
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Everybody share this out.
I'm not walking
You
off,
thought you was gonna
but
play
I'm-
this
This
cool.
is not right, man.
Yes,
I've
it
not
is.
done nothing.
Don't you just go fucking
Bleak Winter said, I know someone who used to be shaped like that on here. Green means go.
or 2-year-old.
Man, there ain't no sense in y'all being rude to me now. Now, I've not done nothing.
He's not done nothing. He was just accidentally taking a walk on the exact street the police and and the decoy was at. Now I know it's a small town. I'm guessing you could have accidentally been walking every single other place. This is the only one place you shouldn't be walking. I ain't done nothing.
One sexy. I want to start at your feet. And work
Oh,
my way
yeah.
up.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah.
So what?
So what?
The cop is on it. Now, you know why this is a good this ain't a sting. This is sting. He stung the shit out this dude right here, this oddly shaped man. And you know what, this officer? What you understand is that they've forged an alliance. Okay? There is an alliance between Brad, Big Country, and this cop right here. Right? There's definitely an alliance. His ankles are leaning. That left foot. Oh, God. I love you, Lila. You silly. Holy shit. Brad's showing you what it should look like. Fleece, what's up, dog? My zipper fell down all by itself.
He's 14, bro.
Yeah, but God, man. Man, like I believe.
14 is
He said, but
14 and 12 is 12. And we just got you with the help of Officer Ben Pace.
Cinnamon Girl, thank you so much for your contribution, Queen. You know it means the world to me. She said, Benny, bringing in the real news. This deserves its flowers, right? Now, while I was watching Brad and Big Country do this, I reached out in the chat and I was like, hey man, give me your email. And he gave me his email, but then like right after that, he said that him and his girl had something to do today. And so I said, man, I sure would like to interview you and your buddy. And, everyone has life outside of the internet. Most people. Some people just do not, right? They just scour the internet looking for the next thing said about them so that they can go live and, content farm. And hey, AC, good to see you, buddy. Glad you came back, gang. So I can't stress enough. I can't stress enough how shocked I was that they had a cop on scene. And it's a real cop. This ain't a cop that just has a bag full of badges or, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Like, this is an actual cop. It's a real cop right here. And this is a real bust. And this guy went to real jail, right? That's exactly what happened. Hold on. What county is Lowell, Kentucky in? Kingfisher County. So let's do this real quick. Kingfisher County Jail. Okay. KY. Okay, let's see here. Do they have a jail lookup? Did anyone remember hearing this guy's name? Oh, Goforth. Goforth. Yes, John Goforth. Hold on real quick. Hold on, baby. Let's see. Oh, that's Kingfisher County, Oklahoma. King put Jailer, Shelby County. I want to see what this dude's been charged with. That's what I'd really like to do. Hold on. Kingfisher County, Kentucky. Let me come back over here right quick. There is no Kingfisher County. How I was wearing my mom's lipstick. Funny. Lowell, Kentucky. Lowell. Location, Harlan County. So Lowell is in Harlan County? Harlan County, Kentucky. Okay. Thank you, Mags. What is he being charged with? Hang on 1 second. All right.
Are you there?
Yes.
We're not allowed to get our information out.
Oh, you're not? Can I? Is it on the? Is it on a website?
Yes.
Okay. Is it just Harlan County Jail?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thanks. Okay. Thanks. Okay. So Harlan County Jail inmate search. Let's see here. current inmates. Harlan County Detention Center. Okay. ZFTV. What is that? Oh. Hey, Mags, if you've got Brad's number, can you call him and see if he'd want to come over here and okay. EZEG. You got to do this weird CAPTCHA thing to get in. Okay. All right. Go forth. He might still be. Go forth. John Goforth. Got him. Oh. Okay, thank you, Constance. They've yet to put a charge on him. Let's see here. No bond. As he shouldn't have a bond. But that's him. Oh, there it is right there. Promotion use of minor by electronic means. I'm sorry. I was looking for it down in here. The unlawful transaction with a minor third degree. Yikes. Whoo. 2 charges. Damn. Go, Bradley. Golly. Whoa. That's heavy. That's heavy duty right there. Man, say. Fine job. Wow. Like, that's a big deal. This is a big deal right here. This is a very big deal. Shouts out Brad. Shouts out Big Country. You hear me? John is not going forth no more. No, he is not. Do not go forth. Do not collect $200 looking ass. Boy, you out of there, Jack. Dang. Ooh. Unlawful transaction with a minor, third degree. Damn. Hold on. Unlawful. Oop. Transaction. With the minor, third degree, Kentucky. Oh, man, it's a misdemeanor. Sell, give, or procure any alcohol or malt beverage, induce, assist, or cause. It's punishable by 12 months in a local jail, fines of up to $500. Okay, what was this other charge? Promotion or use. Okay. Use. Minor. Electronic means. Kentucky law. Promoting or procuring the use of a minor by electronic means for illegal activities under this statute, using an undercover officer posing is a felony. There it is. There's the hitter right there. That's the felony. It is. It's one. I forget what they call it. A tipping charge. Don't quote me, but it's a charge that can kind of tip different ways, right? So it can be a Class C felony. It can be, right? Generally carries a sentence of 5 to 10 years. A Class B felony, which is an enhancement, a mandatory upgrade, punishable by 10 to 20. This upgrade applies if the targeted minor is under 12 years old, the offender holds a position of authority or special trust over the minor. The offender isn't. So it's going to be a Class C for him that I know of, right? Yeah, this one here is a felony, 5 to 10 on this one. So yeah, not good. Not good at all.
And you're fucked. And you go to that jail and tell them boys.
Well, it's fine.
Guess what?
But this ain't right.
Guess what? It's me you've been talking to, big dog.
The whole
I've
time.
not done nothing to
Yes,
nobody.
The whole time. That lady, she's a hero.
I wouldn't
You're-
have to do
And
nothing,
this is
nor have I ever done
shout out to
anything.
my decoy Emma, motherfucker.
You know what's interesting about these people? The interesting part about these people, and I don't mean Brad and Big Country, I mean John. They always say this is their first time. Or they always say, well, I wasn't going to do nothing. Right? Val Ventura, thank you so much for sending 100 jewels, baby. You know it means the world to me, Queen. You know what, Flies? There's places in jails where people like this would still wish to be out of and in with the regular people. Like, you see what I'm saying? Hey, Beth, good to see you, baby. Thank you for joining us.
Man, they can fix me y'all being rude to
Yes,
me now.
sir.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Yes, there is, pal.
Yeah, we've got every right to. We're on the public. We're on a public road. We can say what we
I can
want.
say whatever I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, you did. You come to meet that
You
girl.
had intent to come have sex with a
I was not coming to
14-year-old.
have sex. My cousin lives on the next
Yeah,
street
fuck
over.
your cousin. This
You walked on the wrong street, homie, at the wrong time. I ain't lying to you. You should have, I don't know, not got involved in none of this shit. You hear me? Like, yeah, get him, Brad. Yeah, Brad, man, it's Brad doing this. Brad and Big Country. Now, Big Country now. Hold on. Let's go over here. 606 Pred. Here is this is 606's channel. This is his second bust. This is his second bust. And you know what? This is something I could get behind. You dig? Remy, thank you so much for becoming a new member, baby. You know it means the world to me, Queen. Thank you. This is 606 Predator Hunters. Man, you doing work like this, man. Come on, man. Like, this is well deserved right here. Like, good on you, buddy.
this is you, brother.
It might be me, but I've not done
Exactly.
Pilch, you motherfucker. There you go.
Yes, sir.
There you go, man.
nothing.
The mayor even come.
It's the mayor. The mayor. It's the diggity dang on mayor, baby. Man, good for you, Bradley. Man, golly, good for you. And I don't want to listen when I say good for Bradley, man. 606, man. He was the one doing a bunch of this work. It's still, this is dangerous business. This dangerous business to be involved in. Excuse me. And man, these boys, and they deserve their flowers, man. They deserve their flowers.
The mayor even come to get your ass. Now, 606 Prey Hunters and Crack 42. What's up, Clark?
It was the mayor. The mayor, he got in the window of the truck where Brad was, and he said, man, look here, I will never say a bad. They are on deck with him. The mayor, the cops, like they're with this. You hear me? They're with it. Like they ain't got no problem with none of this.
And we'll forget everything. But here's the mayor, and we just got a predator out here in Lowell, Kentucky with 606.
Holy cow, the mayor. Dang. Golly. I'm an idiot. Here's the dude's name right here. Dang.
6 spread hunters. Searching good, dog. Search. He smokes that dope.
He's with that dope. Dang. The mayor. Awesome job, Bradley. It's good when they can get good with yes, man. Look here. This is the sort of influence. You have a mayor, you have the police on deck, right? This mayor, like this after hours, man. This mayor wants whatever problem Big Country and Brad can make an impact on. They want them to do this. This isn't like your typical place where the police seem annoyed, because the police, they know the ramifications of being involved in this, and it doesn't go the length of the field, right? They understand that what you're doing, like I said before, you force a guy like this, if you don't get him jammed up in cuffs on him, you're forcing this guy to some degree to start to exercise self-control, right? Mayor Bailey is an amazing person. He seems like he's on the level. And you can clearly see that with that handshake between Brad and the mayor, they got a history. But the mayor, this is the second time they shook hands. The mayor came up to that window of that truck and he said, man, look here. Any problems me and you had before? Man, that is water under the bridge, Jack. That's water under the bridge. Like, I appreciate you for cleaning up Lowell and getting this dude off the streets. Man, you know how powerful this is right here? This thing right here, and good on you, Brad. Good on you. This thing should have 1 billion views, because this went down in a way you're not going to see it go down. It doesn't go down like this. This is where you can actually make an impact, right? Actually, yeah, he's saying, I got your back, Brad. Man, look here.
You're a predator. Searching good. And we did what Ernie Shell wants to do. We just bust.
People that have sex with 14-year-old children are
Checking for syringes, Ben. You better check him good. Anything else, Ben?
What you got to say? Anything? Anything?
Look at the mayor. The mayor is on. Oh, no, that's Big Country. That's Big Country. My bad.
What you got to say?
What you got to say? Anything, child predator?
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you tried to fuck it. You tried to fuck a 14-year-old. Woo! Woo! Busted. Busted in shit bag.
Busted in shit bag. Nice.
He was watching the decoy. You heard me? Let me shout this to my Facebook. Hold up. Yeet. All right. Hey, Ernie Shell, put that in your pipe and smoke it, motherfucker.
Real bounty hunters, baby.
Real bounty hunters. Real prey hunters right here. Yeah. 12 is 12 and 14 is 14, and that decoy done a great job. $1.99. If you want, what's your cash out? If y'all want to donate, just drop it in a super chat. We just busted a fucking predator right here in Lowell. We just got a predator. Ernie Shell ain't no predator hunter. Crack 40 TV and 606 Preds are predator hunters.
This is what we do. What we do.
That's his second.
Hey, Mags, do you know what 606 Cash App is? Do you know what 606 Cash App is? I want to chuck him something right quick.
Second one in a month, by God, and he just started.
Yeah.
We just busted a predator, by God.
Cash App is
And put a 5 to 10 year felony on him with yeah, that charge right there, bro. You're gonna have a red dot on the crib, bro. You're gonna have a red dot right on the roof, Jack. I ain't lying to you. Like you, yeah. No, you don't. his chat isn't on there, and I don't know why, but I saw that they showed a Cash App. Yeah, they done an amazing job. Amazing. Casey K, thank you so much for the finger heart, queen. You know it means the world to me, baby. Thank you. I can't stress that this is above and beyond the way. This is the model in which it should always work. What that tells you is that Brad and Big Country, they had this set up before the guy just starts wandering around, right? Like a lot of that Alex Rosen stuff. Let me tell you what, Alex Rosen, some of the time he calls the police before and sometimes you'll hear the police say, hey man, you really should have gave us a call before you're coming down here doing all this weird stuff. Because you know, to a degree, you know, a lot of locales that know they have problems, they'll run a sting a couple times a year, right? A lot of us have seen, you know, 200 caught in undercover sting. They go through and they try to do a big roundup and grab a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dragon, they did an amazing job. Remy, thank you so much for sending 10 jewels, baby. You know it means the world to us. Man, dang.
606 Pred Hunters. 606 Pred Hunters, if you want to bless this, man.
Yes.
We just busted a predator.
Hold on. There, he just said it. $606 Pred. There he is right there. Just shot him a little something. Remy, thank you for contributing 5 Mini Keys membership, baby. You know it means the world to me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, love. 606. I got a bug in my hair. I can feel it. Thank you. Thank you, Remy. It is. Hold on. Let me look him up again. I just blessed him with a little something. 606 Pred. Yeah. So it's 606 Pred Hunters. If you two feel like you want to shoot him a little something, man, shoot him something, man. It's God's work right here. Forget it. Forget about it.
2 for 2. 2 for 2.
Yeah.
So, John Goforth has been arrested
From Loyal, Kentucky, 47-year-old, just left in a Loyal PD Cruiser.
with Clark Bailey driving.
Shout out to my decoy Emma.
Shout out to Ben Pace.
Ben Pace, all them guys.
Ben hit over here. This has been, if you seen what I put on TikTok or Facebook about a fight or a going to hazard decoy, Ben hid back here the whole time while we waited on this guy, John.
That's classic. They had the police hiding in the bushes, baby. Golly. Casey K, thank you so much for sending the Marshmallow High, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man.
Goforth. It was John Goforth. Ben waited back here like a ninja the whole time. And
If you've missed it and you're just coming in, this is who Big Country, 606 Preds, and Brad at Crack 40 TV caught today. Yep. Procuring or promotion, use of minor by electronic means, and then unlawful transaction with a minor third degree. This is a felony. This is a misdemeanor. This one here more likely is more like
contributing to the delinquency of a minor, like buying, I don't know what the chat log said, but maybe the guy, maybe the guy said, I'll bring you some liquor, or I'll bring some dope or some weed or whatever. I don't know. But this one here, that's the bad one. That's the bad one. All right.
And he parked over yonder and walked down the flood aisle and hid. Our little buddy that assisted us here, seen Ben and come around and told us, so we had to get Ben to back up, right? Allow me to reintroduce him. 606 Pred Hunters.
Big country.
Big Country and Crack 40 TV. And if you know Homer Osborne, he looks like a short version of Homer Osborne. We just got a bust, by God. Yeah. John Goforth's going to jail. Everything was official. Police was involved. Police went over everything. And here we are.
Dude,
I told y'all I was going to Hazard with Denver Baker to get in a fight. I kept posting that and kept posting that. Free side. We just did what Ernie Shell claims he does.
Yes,
He's 2 for 2. I'm 1 for 1. He got one down there, 606 Pred Hunters. Well, he got one. He got his first one 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. And then this guy hit up his decoy, hit him up and thought it was a 14-year-old. Wanted liquor and everything in the world.
Yeah,
You heard
so there it
very
is.
sick. You should have.
That's the transaction. They wanted liquor. Hey, Deb. Remy, thank you so much for your contribution, Queen. You know it means the world to me. She said, thanks for sharing this. We need more doing this to protect our children. We absolutely do. And ones that are actually doing this, right? The people that are doing this for the greater cause, right? Yeah, this is all acceptable to gloat and all of these things. But now, Brad is 1-1. Big Country is 2-2. I mean, if this were football, that's the respectable start to a season right there. Thank you so much, Flies. I would hope so. I would hope so. Man. Let me put this over here too. Thank you again, Remy. Thank you, lovely. Yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful orchestration of the way it's supposed to work. This isn't sloppy fly-by-night shade tree predator hunting. This is, we're doing it first to get a predator off the street, second to promote our internet social media, right? Now, this is the thing. This is the kicker. For the predators who have not been caught and released, they still have a very, very lack of self-control, right? That's the problem with the catch and release, is the self-control issue, right? You don't want look here, man, you don't want to catch somebody 2 times and let them go both times. That's not what this is. This is about jamming them up the first time. And look here, hopefully Mr. Goforth gets some rehabilitation that he so badly is in need of. And when he comes home, hopefully he doesn't get involved in any more like this, right? I mean, that's okay, Casey. Yeah, no, that's it. No ego involved, just results. Just results.
Heard what Ben Pace read out to him. You should have heard every bit of it. And he was worried and he was scared, and the decoy walked back and forth right here. She's a hero. She walked back and forth right here. Finally, he come around this way where I
Here it
used
is
to
right
live
here.
and
This is
met
what
her.
I want you to
And
see.
John,
Yeah, I got kind of a temper anyway, but he got under my skin just a second ago.
did he?
Oh, yeah.
What'd he do? Trying to say he wasn't doing that? Mayor escorted him in. There's the car that they arrested him in. Oh, that's Clark. Yeah, that's Clark. That's Charles' brother. Is he done in route?
Hey, Craig. We got an inside processing.
Okay. All right.
Processing, then we're going to take him.
He's sealed, ain't he?
Yeah, I got kind of a temper anyway, but he got under my skin just a second ago.
Did he?
Oh, yeah.
What'd he do? Trying to say he wasn't doing nothing wrong?
He wasn't doing nothing wrong. He's ruining his life, and he ruined his own.
He
He's
ruined
ruined his own life.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Ain't nobody made him do this. He done it on his own. Even
That's the mayor, Jack. That's the mayor. Listen to what the mayor says.
He said he was just talking crap. I said, if you're just talking crap, why'd you come?
Exactly.
You
Well,
didn't come to preach to her.
Exactly.
yeah.
Appreciate you support, big dog. God
Appreciate
bless
you
you.
all. And
Yes, sir.
like you said earlier, you want to hear a bad word out of me about you forever.
All right.
Won't hear another bad word. Look here, Brad. Man, you're going to mess around and be somebody. You keep playing around here. Well, not playing, but you keep doing this. You may have a future in politics, my friend. I'm just saying, this right here is where a dream gets born. Yeah, no, this is Texas, baby. Man, thank you, Miss Lila. Thank you. No, this is the mayor.
All right, our beef squashed, Clark.
Squashed.
All right,
God bless you,
publicly.
brother.
Publicly.
Have a good night.
All right,
Yes,
see
sir.
you, Clark. Tell Ben thanks. And if you want to send him a message, tell him he's on Crack 40 TV and 606 Pred Hunters.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's the mayor right there. He drove his truck. He drove the cop car down. Now you can go left and all the way up to the main road, make a right, and we'll be back to where we was at. You heard what the mayor said.
Another big shout out to the Louisville Police Department, man. They as soon as we let them know what was going on, they were all on board to help us.
Yes.
And we have to have help from law enforcement, prosecutors. I mean, they just done an outstanding job. I mean, can't thank Officer Pace enough for the setup that we done, how we done everything. He's very professional. Appreciate him a lot.
Yeah, Ben was fantastic. Officer Pace and Clark Bailey. I was surprised Clark was there. I was surprised Clark was up there in his car. And this is his second one, Philly boy.
Man, look here. I don't even know Brad like that. I don't know Brad like that. But, man, I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you, Brad. You, yeah. I'm proud of you, bro. Like, you deserve this win. You hear me? Like, yeah, bro. That's a beautiful thing. I was going to cover some of that Alex tomfoolery, but I don't even want to water this down with any of that. I really don't, right? Like, I think we can see, look at that. I can feel their excitement from here in Ireland. Job well done. Damn. Man. You know what? The only jealousy someone should feel from this right here is like, man, I want that feeling. I want to be able to feel the feeling it feels to throw a predator away in jail, right? Or I'm going to do this next, but I'm going to try to set it up and lay it out exactly like Brad did. I want the police involved. I want the mayor involved, right? This is the model for which you have to ascend to this level now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is it. Hey, Dilated Pickle, good to see you. This is the model for how it should happen right here.
2 for 2 in a month.
Yep.
Okay, I'll check.
Actually, my last one was May the 23rd, and this is what, June the 12th.
Yeah.
So 3 weeks, basically. 2.5
Yeah.
weeks,
Yeah. All right, Benny, I'll check in just a second. I killed the stream. We're just trying to stay live and celebrate a little bit. And like you said, this decoy right here, she's the MVP of the whole deal.
I agree. Yeah, she's definitely.
That's right,
I mean, another thing, guys, it takes a lot of guts to get out here and face Preds alone.
It does, because you just never know what could happen. It could go sideways, right? Like, imagine a Pred that's like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and go, but I'm going to bring this gun with me just in case it goes sour, shoot. You know what I mean? Like, it can go sour. Man, Brad, fine job, bro.
So like I said, I can't shout my decoy out enough this is her most.
Back up. She did her part right there,
said it, but we're here.
Listen, I'm not going to lie. I could see Brad easily doing 1,156 of these. Easily 1,156 of these, like, for sure.
Out because of her, and just appreciate for the way she kept her composure, and it all worked out like a pocket on the shirt.
But she had eyes all over her.
She was protected.
There was no way nobody could have done anything to her, period. But she still, she's a small young lady, and I mean, she wasn't scared a bit that she was. By God, she played her role perfect. She's the MVP, and the rest of us are a team co-MVP. The way I look at it.
Amen.
She's the star of the show today. But y'all need to subscribe to 606 Pred Hunters right there. By God, there'll be more. I might not be with them on every one. I might not be with them on another one ever. You never know. But they're from Hounslow, I'm from Harlan. And if you go fucking around up here,
You too, Dilated.
we're going to split your motherfucking ass.
That's exactly right.
I'm trying not to cuss, but this is a stream where it is about impossible not to cuss. So if y'all want to donate to the decoy, drop or to 606 Preds, drop your cash app. I don't want to drop hers. We can keep her secret.
Hashtag 606 Pred Hunters.
We just Gamer Girl, we just busted a predator with the police and a decoy, and
I don't think that you got to use closed caption. Fair enough. No, I get it. The dialect is, thick for some people. I don't know. Like, I'm amazed at the work that went into this before it happened. Before what you saw, there's so much going on behind the scenes. I hate that terminology, but before you got to see what was on the camera, man, there was a lot of footwork that went into play. A lot of footwork. So, damn, a lot of footwork. Anyways, I think that's where I don't want to water it down. I want to leave it just like this. Shouts out to Brad and them. Hopefully that they keep on, they keep on doing it. That they don't stop. That they can clean up. I don't want to say that these bad actors and these problems, they're everywhere. This is proof of concept, right? That it doesn't matter if it's somewhere as small as Lowell, Kentucky. It's happening there, right? It's happening there, and that there are still people that will pull these predators out. You too, Badlands. Have a great night. Have a great night. I think that, it's the start of a great thing. And I would say to 606, keep doing it this way, right? Don't get involved in doing it without the police having your back, because you have an open door with the mayor and with the police. It seems as if you can just call the mayor and he's going to tell them where they got to be at. Don't change this up. Don't do it without the police there. Do it with the police there only. Start putting some of these guys on the books. Start putting some of these dudes in prison, right? If he wants to, looking beyond, yes. Thank you, Miss Sandy. Anyways, I love all of y'all individually. Hey, for real, go on over. And if you want to see this video in its entirety, I'm going to drop it in the link or in the chat. And then I want to drop 606 in there too. There's 606. Y'all go ahead and sub up to these guys, right? Thank you, Mags. Thank you. Thank you, Cinnamon. Thank you for everybody that contributed this evening. Rand, Cinnamon Girl, KCK, Remy. Thank you all. If you guys received a membership from Miss Remy, please make sure you thank her. What did rapper say? Yeah. I love all of y'all individually. Remember, the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence, right? Hey, man, to thy own self be trill. Have a great night.